I am not ready for this at all. This looks poopy. This was probably the roughest thing I've done ever. Hey everybody, Tyler here with Toga TV, and we're at the 5th station on Mount Fuji, the tallest mountain in Japan, and I'm joined by the lovely Alexandra.
Yay!
give a little Jiko Shokai. Nihongo de mo ii desu yo.
Okay. Alexandra です。日本育ちで関西弁喋ります。今日は頑張って富士山を登っていきたいと思います。
Let's do it, let's do it. So yeah, we're just gonna climb this mountain. I'm fat and I've never seen a mountain before in my life, so might die. So this might be my last video, so enjoy it. Oh man, I am out of shape.
Okay, so please remember, 6 or 6.5 we reached the mountain.
This is the start of my 30s, man. This is the way you start your 30s. Start of my adventure, the end of my life.
Climb! Oh!
Okay, tip I've already figured out. Tip number 1, breathe.
How do you feel so far?
I feel honestly not that bad, but it's like it just started, so I mean, we're not even, this is literally just like we're in the door. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have a much different view of things once we get to like 7th station. I'm gonna be like, oh sweet baby Jesus, I wanna die.
There's a point here where you just turn the corner and all you see is vertical.
Oh God.
Short step. If you don't use a wide step, you're gonna be tired.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm thinking about how good this warm beer is gonna taste when I get to the top.
It can get pretty cold up there, so it might be cold.
Might be cold by the time we get up there.
Yeah.
So, what station? Around what station you start seeing a big drop in temperature?
About the 8th station or so.
8th station?
That's when the wind starts to kick in and it gets pretty fierce.
All right, when that happens, well, I'm gonna start monologuing not Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings. Just gonna go full monologue.
So tonight we're staying at the 8th station, but once we actually make it to the top, do you have any like ritual or something you want to do?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scream a special word at the very top of the mountain.
Would it be Eigo wa hanasemasen?
Yeah, just scream at the top. It's like Watashi wa eigo hanasemasen yo.
Hi guys, come on, what are you waiting for?
Get out of here. Get out of here. She's like, come on guys, I'm so far ahead of you.
My lips is dry.
What's up, little boy?
Very dry.
Actually, yeah, I'm a little worried about getting my lips chapped and stuff, but oh no, we're about to climb apparently one of the harder parts, some dried, molten rock. Not molten anymore, but just, you know, really jagged rock, so I'm not excited about that.
We're doing step by step.
Step by step, exactly. You know, one thing about going with the tour though is it is very paced out, so you don't have to worry about getting too tired. That doesn't look that fun. That does not look fun at all. So this is where the mountain climb starts.
Yep. This is where things start to get a little bit more real.
Looks very interesting.
This is where boys are separated from men and girls from ladies.
Yeah. No comments.
I am not ready for this at all. This looks poopy.
You got this?
Oh, you know what? You went first last time. I'm gonna go first this time. This is kind of scary. The wind's blowing, you're top heavy, and it's slanted really bad. A little scary.
How you doing, Tyler?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm not talking as much as earlier because it's a little harder to breathe up here. I'm kind of tired. This is the first time entire trip that I've actually been like, oh man, I kind of want to sit down. But it's so beautiful. I mean, check this out. Oh. This is worth
300.
400 yen. No, it's 400.
Jeez. Thing, you come out here, the price is ridiculous, but once you get it, good.
One thing though is, as beautiful as this view is, when I look at it, it freaks me out a little bit.
Because of how high we are?
It's a strange feeling, man. I would definitely recommend first timers doing the tour because, oh man, if you didn't, you don't have any to push you. So the tour definitely helps me go, okay, don't look like a bitch in front of everybody. Woo!
Where are we now?
We are still on the way to the 8th station, right? The 8th station, correct?
Actually, this is the 8th station.
So we're going a little bit above the 8th station. We're trying to get to the hut where you can sleep in.
I think this is it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, we make it?
Yeah. So we can
go kill me.
Let's go get somewhere.
Let's go get some food.
Where are we at right now?
We are in the middle of our current, where we're gonna stay for the night, or stay for the 4 hours we're gonna get to sleep. I'm ready for the meals.
Oh my god, where is my beer?
Buy yourself.
So what are we getting today?
We are getting some mountain curry. It's cooked at a quite high altitude, so it's supposed to taste delicious.
So what kind of options do they have for food?
They have vegetarian options from the looks of it, but it looks like it's vegetarian options, curry, and at least for this type of tour, that's kind of the set meal it looks like. But I'm about to test it out. Get a little bit of that. Get a little bit of that curry.
Good.
Oh. I'm not the best judge of food right now because I would eat this cardboard if I could. It's real good. It's real good.
If you were to rate this curry out of 10, 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
Pre-Fuji, solid 5. After Fuji, solid like 900. The taste is so good because my body needs the nourishment. Oh. It's not gonna be the best thing you've ever eaten. No, it will be the best thing you've ever eaten.
やっぱカレーやな。こういう時って絶対カレーやんな。なんか運動会でも何でもいいけど、とりあえずカレー。
Oh man.
Hey, yo. Kanpai.
Here's to a rest. Here's to taking a rest. Specifically taking one.
So Tyler.
Hey buddy.
How you doing, sweetheart?
At 8 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
And we're about to go to sleep so we can wake up at 1:30 p.m.
a.m.
Yes. That. And go see the sunrise. So I'm pretty excited. I can barely see straight. My face is super red from sunburn. But I'm having a fantastic time with my homies. It's doing pretty good.
Do it.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, see you in the morning, bro.
Night, everybody. As Tyler slumbers, let us look back at how our adventurous journey began. They left from Shinjuku, excited to challenge themselves and climb this monstrous mountain. With gear rentals in hand, they quickly learned that this journey may be much more difficult than they originally thought. So Victor.
Yeah.
When was the first time you climbed Mount Fuji?
First time I climbed Mount Fuji was in 2012.
Do you feel like you were prepared enough to handle it?
Yeah, I can handle it. I can do it.
I mean back then though, like when you first did it.
Oh, back then?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, of course not.
Well, I mean, they say that like old people and like kids, like you see like 80-year-old people on this mountain, so I can't bitch too much. Like,
I mean, seriously, you got like these kids that are like 4 years old, 3 years old.
Really?
They're just speeding in front of you because they got all this energy. And you're just sitting there like,
I did just turn 30. So like, maybe there's a switch that like activates when you hit 30. It's like, oh no, my back's going out. if my fat ass can get up this mountain, anybody can do it. Because I'm lazy. You can still film me?
Good morning, Princess.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing pretty, yeah.
It's a little cold. It's a little cold.
It's a little chilly.
So now we're gonna do a 3-hour hike to the top of this bad bitch, and pretty excited, very tired, and I'm a little hungry. So, you excited?
Yes! Don't ask me.
There's so many people here. It's probably gonna take us about 2-3 hours. So, yay!
Any advice to anybody that's doing this?
Bring a lot of your own water. If you have one of those water backpacks, bring that, because the water is expensive. Bring your own snacks, like bring like 6 or 7 granola bars and just munch on those the entire time. That'd be the biggest things I learned.
Would you ever recommend anybody to do this?
Oh, definitely. But I'm never doing it again. X-Force. I'm dying.
Finally.
Welcome to the top.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Was it so content? Was it really easy?
At last for me it was easy. For me.
You're wrong. That shit was hard.
Last.
It's showing its tip.
Showing the tip.
Oh, that's badass. The way the lights just cut through the mountains like that. Oh man.
やっぱ目標があってなんか達成するのってめっちゃ気分がいい。すっきりする。
This video was sponsored by WILLER Mount Fuji Tours. Not gonna lie, if it wasn't for this tour, I probably would have given up halfway. It's a pretty well-paced trek up this monster of a mountain. They really made it easier for people like me who have zero experience climbing with their gear rentals. And if you aren't covered in tattoos like me, they also have a super relaxing hot spring experience after you make it down the mountain. If you're planning to climb Mount Fuji and you're a pleb like me, be sure to check them out. I'll leave links down below. And as always, thanks for watching.